Hi, my name is Courtney Sheets, and this is my audience. Over the last 20 years, technology has completely revolutionized the way that we live our lives. So today, I'm going to be talking about the simplicity and the ease of using an ebook or an electronic book as opposed to a printed book. I've used printed books ever since I was in school, and then when I got to college, I was introduced to an ebook and completely fell in love with it. I've also done a lot of research on this topic, not just for this presentation, but for other classes as well. I think this topic is important because the world is becoming more reliant on technology, and I think that it's something that we should embrace rather than fall back on. Specifically, I'm going to go into detail about the convenience of ebooks, the use of them in classrooms, and the argument of why people think printed books are more effective than ebooks. I think that ebooks, the appeal of ebooks is their convenience. One tablet can hold hundreds of books as opposed to having one physical book for every topic, every class, and so on. I know for me, what I really relate to is going to the library, finding a spot to sit down, finally finding a table, sitting down, unpacking my things, and realizing that I forgot a book that I need to finish my assignment. But if I would have had an ebook for that class, for that assignment, I would have just had it, pulled it up on my phone or my laptop that I carry with me everywhere anyway, and it wouldn't have been an issue. Also, ebooks are never out of stock. You can buy an ebook anytime, day or night, online, and it's downloaded onto your computer right then. Where, if you have an ebook, if it's out of stock, you're kind of out of luck. Another cool thing about ebooks is that you can search in a search bar a different keyword or a phrase and get your answer right then, rather than having to read through the book, skimming through a chapter or skimming through the whole book sometimes, and then not finding your answer. They're also more environmentally friendly. Books obviously are printed on paper, hundreds of pages at a time sometimes, and ebooks no paper at all. Then there was also a study of 103 high school students with dyslexia, and they found that these students read more effectively and with better ease on an e-reader reading an ebook rather than an actual printed book. Throughout the years, technology has become more prominent in the classrooms. In K through 12 schools, the districts are giving their students iPads, tablets, laptops that they do their assignments on, that they read through, and they follow along with the teacher in the classroom. And although these are kind of expensive up front, they can save the school money in the long run after, they're paid off after a couple of years, and then they don't have to worry about paying for new supplies, new books, and that kind of thing. Also, students relate better to technology because when they go home, chances are they have a smartphone, they have a tablet, they watch TV, they get on the computer. So by using a tablet in class, it's something that they relate better to, that they're more comfortable with, and it gets them more engaged in the classroom. Also, the bulkiness of printed books is uncomfortable in a backpack to carry around. I know for me, I can't even fit all of my textbooks into my backpack, and even if I could, I can only imagine how heavy that would be to carry it around campus, and it's just something I wouldn't want to do. Also, for college students, you can get your ebook that same day, within minutes of downloading it or buying it, which, college students sometimes procrastinate on buying their books because you don't know if the professor is actually going to use it, if you're really going to need it. But by downloading the ebook, you get it that day. You don't have to worry about it being out of stock, and it's just all around more convenient. Every person is different, however, and each situation is different. Some people are going to prefer a book over an ebook. That's just a given. Some people also argue that ebooks can cause eye strain. For me personally, I have a harder time reading from a physical book because the text size is usually so small, and I rely on glasses to read. But with an ebook, I can change the brightness of my screen, I can adjust the font size, and I don't have to use my glasses to read. And there are also just some people that have a fondness for books. They grew up reading books, that's just what they're used to, so they're ultimately going to pick a book over an ebook any day. Although print and ebooks both have their pros, ebooks seem to be the best for most situations. They offer simplicity and ease that print just can't provide. And ebooks have even proven a better fit for students because it gets them more engaged, it boosts their creativity, it's what they're used to, so they're more likely, to want to read in class. They're going to want to read off of something that they know how to use rather than a book that can kind of scare them a little bit. And there are those people that just don't want to give up their books, and that's okay. I think it's pretty unrealistic to think that ebooks are going to completely get rid of regular printed books. I'm just hoping for a more abundance of options to be able to use an ebook instead of a book for a class, just for that convenience factor. There are some aspects of books that can't be recreated in an ebook, but overall I think that the benefits of ebooks are just make more sense for our technologically advancing society. So thank you for watching my speech.